let's go to deeper questions about global issues. Yeah. Okay. The world is currently facing a lot of pressing issues. Can you bring up one issue that attracts you the most and explain why you choose that?
Okay, so I'm actually now am working. I've been working with domestic violence victims, and I really understand. I've talked with them, and I really try to understand why is this happening. And a lot of it is due to the lack of quality education, because they don't have proper access to proper education. They are forced into these situations where they have no choice but to get married at a young age in order to survive. There's always this the importance of education, and as Miss Universe Indonesia, I would really love, as what I'm doing right now, is to open up the access for quality education, because my advocacy Empower Now, we are actually having free classes for underprivileged kids to make sure that they are not growing up in this type of condition, so they have a fair chance to fulfill their potential. So that is something that I would really, really want to dive in and focus on as Miss Universe Indonesia.
Yes, of course. Well, actually, a few years ago, back then while I was in college, I have joined several organizations. I call it as ISAC, that we focuses on SDGs, or Sustainable Development Goals, because Indonesia is one of the country that under the United Nations. We all know that UN are running a program called SDGs, or Sustainable Development Goals, that is supposed to be achieved in 2030, if I'm not mistaken. One of the main goals, number 13, is climate action. Because we all know that our Earth is getting vulnerable due to the global warming, air pollution, and water pollution. And what is the cause of this? We believe that the cause of this are emission, the usage of plastics, that the usage of plastic is always increased day by day, especially in Indonesia. Because I believe the government efforts will be in vain if the people of Indonesia do not take part of the emissions reduction program. Well, actually, there are so many things that we can do to reduce these emissions. Because right now, as a millennial person or Gen Z person, we are using social media as our main platform. And then I would like to encourage to all the society, all the youth, to be the voice of their voiceless by reduce the usage of plastic. Because Indonesia is the third country with the usage of plastic after India and China. So actually, I have run several campaigns about this, because I am part of the Generasi Nol MEC. So I'm using this hashtag diet MEC, or hashtag kaum rebahan buat perubahan. So I hope that Indonesia society will become more aware to help preserve the sustainability of the earth, to their families, to their surroundings, and to themselves.
I've always been passionate or deeply emotional about like sexual trafficking for like women and in the world. Like I've joined marches for it. I just think that in the world it's really still prevalent today, even in Indonesia, and my heart goes for like the women involved, the kids involved, even like anyone involved. And I always know that it is my calling to do something about it. And yeah, that is one of the causes I'm passionate about.
And then have you do any projects about it, or any advocacy,
I do the marches that happen sometimes in New York City.
Okay.
If there's like graphics that need to be done, like, because I'm also a graphic designer, I use my graphics to like do the promotional sometimes. But that's pertaining to that. And then other things that I do is like, joining the community service, like Habitat for Humanity, or like going to orphanages sometimes with my
Okay.
yeah, and I like teach like English to the kids.